Welcome to Mushida's Facebook Live with Zil Zainuddin. Come to the front a little bit more, Baba.
Yeah, hello. Want to go inside? Right,
Okay, yeah. Okay, we just had a wonderful session today with the Ambassador Ong during the Ariba launch. It's called ASEAN Emerge Stronger. And, you know, this is something that we really believe in. If you want to grow, if you want to reach to new levels, you are best to do it in community.
Yeah.
And I just want to share a little bit about Areba. Areba is actually the ASEAN Responsible and Inclusive Business Alliance. I say that many times now, so I can remember it. Well, before that, I couldn't remember what that stands for, but AREBA means ASEAN Responsible and Inclusive Business Alliance. And I love the word, I love the phrase, responsible and inclusive business. What we as business owners right now across ASEAN, the awareness have gone bigger. We know that we cannot do things the same way. We cannot do things running like the same old business model, the way the old economy is running. It has got to be more uplifting, more inclusive, more loving, more beneficial to many people through business, not for specific elites or you know, groups or a certain race or a certain
or for a certain agenda.
backgrounds or exactly. So we believe in inclusive, making businesses make the world a better place, right?
Yeah.
So business in the past, not all businesses, most business in the past very profit centric, and doesn't matter what happens to the profit, they don't care whether they hurt people through their products, where they don't care whether they hurt animals through their products, they don't care whether they hurt the environment through their products. We've got to put a stop to all of this. So this alliance that we're set up across ASEAN is to address the importance of businesses doing good, and that's why it's so important for us, not just one or two people doing this on different levels, but rather a group of people coming together with believing in the same direction, the same cause, and that's how we can really create changes in the world, right?
Yeah. So like for us, what we talk about as well under our Live a Legacy Conscious Business Community, we also have a community as well, is talk about the social impact part as well. Because a lot of organizations out there, or even like groups, they focus a lot on business growth, and all this is perfectly okay, but also must take into consideration on the other gap of the marginalized communities, those who cannot fend for themselves, they don't have a voice, cannot even make basic needs met.
Yeah.
So we as businesses, we must play our role to help them. Either we employ them or we get them. They also have knowledge, human resources. Get them to be able to showcase their talents or even contribute, and we reward them with some kind of energy exchange like income or something that can help them and their families.
Yeah,
Then only the
knowledge.
team will be balanced. But if just focus on money alone or just on the movement of economy, but the people that is marginalized and not being taken care of, it will create a different set of problems like social unrest and all these other problems.
A lot of social issues. So it's very important to be inclusive. And I addressed this I think in last month, it's just July. Yep. Yeah, last month. Felt like a long time ago because so many things I've been doing, right? Yeah. So last month I was chairing the Women in Leadership Asia conference, and the main thing that we talked about during the day that I was on is on diversity. Besides female empowerment, men being more open to equality, you know, gender equality, pay, and all that. We address this topic on diversity and inclusiveness, right? So this is very, very important right now for organizations, for the economy to succeed, for countries to succeed. We see in a lot of countries outside of ASEAN where racism also, and within ASEAN, okay, I'm not gonna lie that, you know, there's no racism in the ASEAN region. There's a lot of racism as well. But we've seen this in more prominently in other countries where the voices of the oppressed are starting to rise, and it's because of many years of them, you know, living under that oppression, and it's time to say no, this has got to stop. And if we are not aware of this in our own countries, if we are either being the one bias towards them, or the one facing the biasness. It is going to cause a lot of discrepancy in the society. So we've got to work on a conscious capitalism model, where, it is profit centric. You do reward people who work harder and make more money. I do believe in that. I don't believe like you work harder, you also earn the same amount of money as the person who doesn't work. No, I believe in conscious capitalism. And not only that, I also believe the Islamic model, which is the zakat model, that you, through your business, you do charity, you help other people.
Amount of a percentage of your
profits.
To contribute to the lower income and the marginalized
So
communities.
that is also very important. In order for you to not have a really wide income difference, you must and highly encourage for you to do charity through your business. Business profits. Now, charity, people are always confused with this, and they always tell me, Mushida, it's not good to show off when you do things and you give charity. And I say, all of us give charity. I give charity, you give charity. We keep quiet about it. Charity is charity. When we talk about social impact creation, it is through your business. The income, as you grow and you build your business and you do business, another community, another impact is actually created. You are actually doing good through business. So this is not charity. This is just your business doing good. So it's so important for you to understand the difference between charity and social impact creation. And this is where we come from. We believe in businesses doing good. We believe in supporting businesses doing good. We are believing to grow businesses doing good, and that's why we have our Live a Legacy platform, and we have the Feminine Leadership platform, where we support businesses who do good to do even better, make more money. And because you make more money, we know that you are actually doing good, right? And we know that they are good people who are running the company. We know they also do charity, which is, charity is not something that you want to share and say, hey, I give this for charity and all that. Charity is charity. I don't want you to be confused with charity and social impact. And when we start to promote, our company does this and this and this, it is part of our business activities. But charity is something that, yes, you do keep quiet about it, you don't show off, and the left hand doesn't know what the right hand has given away. So that is basically what charity is.
The thing is, the different distinction is charity focus on a very specific problem, like somebody hasn't enough food to eat, you go to their house, you give them some money, and then they get to eat, but social impact focus on the whole ecosystem. That means you are looking at how can we find long-term solutions to poverty. Example, like poverty, it does not it arises from the lack of education, proper education, or lack of the money or financial literacy. So then, by providing education or financial literacy, or providing skill-based education, then we can get people out of poverty. That's the difference between social impact and charity.
Exactly. So Zarina, we had a very good meeting just now with Ambassador Ong. So it was awesome, and I hope to be able to talk to you a little bit more on how we can be part of. You can also be part of the community to grow the Malaysian groups bigger, the businesses bigger. And also we are doing this together in a whole community around ASEAN. So it's not just myself and Zil and all that. We have our own community where we are coaching people to do this good work and create profits. But we also are leading the Areba community in Malaysia, so that we can connect with businesses that are already doing good and connect it with the ASEAN, other businesses around ASEAN, and also with the governments, to start doing things in a different way, not the same way where it's either do good, do business and then give charity. No, we're not about that. It is not about wait until you have money first, then do charity. Also not about that. We are about businesses that already are doing good just because you exist, right? And we grow with other businesses around ASEAN, and with that, that's how the economy grows. There's just too many poor people in ASEAN. There's too much difference in income gaps, and we understand that sometimes it's governance, sometimes it's irresponsible businesses, irresponsible leadership, and that's where we will work together to make sure that small businesses, we add value to our communities and do good in a more global way and to help the people in the communities as well.
I like what Ambassador Ong was sharing just now about, like for example, when we do things like everybody thinks it's just about changing policy, like creating policy to benefit others, or actually it's not about that. Actually, it's about finding the policies that work and finding proper people to manage it, because a lot of policies is actually meant to help the others, but not many people are working on it. That means making sure that it is being implemented. So what we can do is instead of creating new policies that create more confusion, why not we focus on the existing policies to make sure that it's being implemented and make sure that we get the obstacles out of the way, so that we can, as a community, as a country, we can implement more activities that help entrepreneurs, SMEs, and they can do more good with their business. So that it helps the whole of the ecosystem, the higher end, middle, and also the lower end.
Yes, exactly. And always remember that, whatever it is, when you do your business, God is watching. So make sure that we do business the right way, ethical way,
Moral,
inclusive
legal,
way. Yes, have diversity, not just for specific communities and all that. We want to make sure that the whole ecosystem of the country is actually benefiting. Okay, all right. So enough. That's 11 minutes of your
So
time.
keep in touch with
Do
us,
share, and we'll be sharing the discovery link. Get on call with us, talk to us. We'd love to see how we can actually fine tune and work with you individually on how to make your income grow and do better, and also work together with these amazing groups of people around ASEAN.
If you resonate with what we do, and then you want to do things on a bigger scale, and you want to go global, right? We have everything set in place already. It's just about, instead of working in silos or working separately, why not we work together? Then we can create more social impact. That's what we're doing now. We're creating the community and collaborating with other communities on a government level to do the same thing. So then we can all together, all of us can achieve more.
Yay!
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
everybody.
Lots of love. Have a great
good
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.